Hi, everybody, in our online course in Jesus' Glorious Return. I just want to give you a short little video regarding the assignment on producing a Bible study outline on one of the chapters, either recommended or that you have selected. What I'm looking for in the assignment is basically two specific things. One, first of all, take the chapter and break it down into its groupings or into an outline where you can see a clear flow of thought from the outline. In your resources folder, I have provided a sample outline for Daniel chapter 1 that breaks Daniel chapter 1 down into various verses, groupings of verses, and then I put a one sentence tag description right next to it. So you'll see Daniel 1 verses 1 to 3, for example, and then a tag description of what those verses, just a one-line description of what those verses are presenting. So take the chapter, first of all, and break it down into different parts. Psalm 2 is the easiest. Matthew 24 will be quite a bit of work, but it's not impossible. There's really only 3-4 sections in Matthew 24, but the groupings of verses are quite large. So choose a chapter or take one of the recommended ones and create an outline. In the second part, I'm asking you to give a reflection of what is generally being presented by the chapter. So, for example, Psalm 2 gives us a grand overview of really how end times events, it's not so much about the events as to what the whole package will look like. A time of trouble from kings and nations raging, God's response to those kings and nations, God's choice of his king, and then divine advice. There's just really mainly 4 sections. And then reflect on that. Ask God, do a little bit of prayer and ask the Lord, what is it that he wants you to see in the chapter, and give a general reflection of what that chapter is trying to show us about end times. Matthew 24, the first section, several verses, is showing us a timeline. In the next section, it's giving us a parable. In another section, it's giving us how then should we live. So it's it gives you a general overview, and I want you in your reflection just to pick a couple of key verses and then talk about what that general chapter is presenting to us for our end time study. That's really what I'm asking you to do. So the Lord bless you. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to email, or we can discuss them online when we have our live online sessions on Thursdays. The Lord bless you. Bye. See you for now.